To fear or not to fear? Last week, my wife and I, we got the money, the check from the insurance company after we had been in that car accident a few weeks ago. And then I started looking for a used car. I would use the internet and also my iPhone to search for a car. I looked and I saw pictures of cars. Oh, wow, it looked good. Shiny, no scratches, no dents. The seats didn't have any rips in them. Looked perfect, really nice. Inside the car, the dashboard, oh, wow, it was oiled up, looked just like new. There was one car that I saw that I really liked. I read about it and I really liked it. My son and I went to take a look at it. We thought the car was really going to be a good car, a good deal. I was really excited about it. I'd already made the decision I was going to buy the car. And when we arrived to look at the car, we opened up the hood and we looked inside the motor. And we looked inside where the oil is, unscrewed the top, looked in, felt of it. It was black. It was filthy. There was rust and there was dirt. We looked at it. We looked at the dipstick for the oil, and it was thick on there like it had been cooked on there. The oil was low. The car, the man, he had not taken good care of it, no. We looked at each other, and we knew it was not a good car. No, we weren't going to buy it. We closed the hood and we left. And there was certainly no need to take it for a test drive to see if we'd like it. It's the same idea as with the Pharisees. You know, they were so religious and they looked so good on the outside, but inside they were filthy. For you are like whitewashed tombs, which outwardly appear beautiful, but within are full of dead people's bones and all uncleanness. So you also outwardly appear righteous to others, but within you are full of hypocrisy and lawlessness. You know, Paul, he wrote and sent that letter to the Christians at Rome. Well, now, let us think of that letter as a car. Each verse itself is a part of the car. The brakes, the doors, the gas pedal, the motor, the tires, etc., etc. We will learn a lot from Paul's letter about the various things in the Christians at Rome's life. Some things are good and other things they're not good. It's the same as we see in a used shiny car that's been made to look new. We think, oh, this is going to be a smooth car. Wow, it's be cool. We look at it and it seems like there's nothing wrong with it, nothing. And then we find more and more things wrong, more and more. And Paul, he is like a mechanic. He's skilled with working on cars. And we learn many things from his writings. I have a question. Would you feel safe traveling around in a car where there was filthy oil, black, and other things that were wrong? Would you feel safe? Suppose that the brakes just went out. Couldn't stop it. You were stuck. You had an accident. You went in a ditch. That's a dangerous situation. If our sins are so black in our heart that they lead our hearts to just proceed on to death, eternal death, separation from God eternally, well, then our souls are in eternal danger of hellfire. If that's true, then why would we just continue on in sin? Why? It's because we have no fear of the Lord. Now, fear does not mean being afraid in this case. What it means is all obedience, respect of the Lord. If we have no fear of the Lord, then that means that we don't think anything about the eternal consequences of our sins. Nothing. There is no fear of God before their eyes. Having no fear of the Lord, That's like riding in a moving car thinking it's okay that the steering wheel's broken. Would you think that that's okay to go around a car that steering wheel's broken? Going around? Of course not. Maybe the car is, nice and shiny on the outside, looks good and new, but inside, the steering wheel doesn't work. That broken steering wheel, well, it's likened to us not having any fear of the Lord. All of us are guilty of that. Not having any fear of the Lord, there is no way that we can be successful going through this life safely. No way. And the reason is because sin in our heart leads to death. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. It's the same idea as being in a broken car. It will lead us to a wreck. We fear the Lord, we obey Him, and He will lead us in the right way. Coram Deo. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.